growing up in the era that we did, there was always these YouTube couples that represented relationship goals. So like if you remember Chris and Queen, Dearra and Ken, you had Neek and King, like, you know, you have all these different like YouTube relationships and everything like that happened. So now it's like as we get older and a lot of these people who we used to see all the time on social media with their like on their couple pages and stuff like that, some of them are no longer together. And it's like, yeah, like, you know, when De'Ara and Ken broke up, like, I remember I was like, dag, like, I never was the type to idolize people's relationships because I think the idea of relationship goals, I don't really like it because every relationship is unique within itself.
Yeah,
Right?
but we are human. So if we see cute things, we're gonna be like, oh, they're so
Yeah,
cute.
like, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
like,
normal.
yeah, you know, for sure. But I think also what it is the fact that, like, as like I mentioned, as we are getting older and like these people aren't together anymore, we're seeing like basically like kind of like a downfall of like the idea that we all once had, right? So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we just found out New Year just started and De'Ara is suing Ken. Right? So let me just give you a little backstory on that. So De'Ara has filed a lawsuit against her ex and former YouTube partner Ken Walker for alleging theft and financial misconduct during their relationship. The lawsuit claims that Ken withdrew large sums from their joint account without consent, failed to contribute to his share of a $40,000 truck loan, and neglected business tax obligations, forcing De'Ara to cover the expenses. And basically, it went into more details and everything like that, right? But also, in that same breath, if y'all remember Carmen and Corey, that was another relationship couple. So he was a YouTuber, whatever. He had nearly, I think he currently has nearly like 4 million subscribers. He's wanted for allegedly kidnapping two women at gunpoint on November 24th in 2024. Court records state that he met the victims at a gym, but after an outing, his behavior shifted. He reported speeding on the highway, threatening the women, and basically abandoning them on the road. And like basically the women had to walk for hours where they called 911. So he's currently being charged with aggravated kidnapping. And he already apparently has left the country. He's currently in Dubai. And he had basically like got on live or like I believe it was a TikTok or something like that, where he was just like, I'm hearing that they looking for me, but the FBI, I'm in Dubai, this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. And basically he's just trying to make fun of the whole situation, right? And it's just like, sir, this is like actual allegations against you. Like this is something serious. Like this is not something to be played with.
This is why I say I'm so scared for our generation because not everything is a joke. Sometimes you do have to be serious.
Very serious. And then also my last mention, like I mentioned earlier, Chris and Queen, that was a relationship, you know, whatever. There was a lot of drama, a lot of toxic stuff. And now Queen is currently with Clarence. So basically Chris has found a new venture where he is now like basically the
A
shade room.
reporter.
Right. He's like a reporter, the shade reminds you. And what makes it even funnier is that he's had like a relationship with these people. So like he's literally been friends with them. So he's like over here talking about Corey over here on TikTok making jokes. Like, sir, you going to jail. Like he's basically like being messy, making all these comments. Like he'd be like his favorite phrase be like, "Oh, is you cool?" And it's just like it's just crazy to me how these people who we once saw as like being like, you know, showing what relationships look like, YouTube relationship pranks, this, that, and the third, how things like completely shift, like do a whole 180. And it's just like, sir, ma'am, what is happening here?
Yeah, I think that's exactly why a lot of people, through the years don't like to share their relationships, especially if you are like a celebrity or a public figure, because we have seen, like, the record shows that the more you show your relationship, the more it opens up to people thinking that they could share their opinion. And oh, he was here, he wasn't with you, pa 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 pa. And so people just say, you know what, we're gonna try to do what we can, on our side, and just not share our relationship, because if people knew that Cardi B and Offset were dating. So any move that Offset make, people were posting about it. A
Exactly.
perfect example, Megan. I don't know if she finally posted him, but there was a photo scene with her and a basketball player from the Chicago Bulls.
I believe she
And
posted it.
That she posted it?
I believe she posted it.
Okay. She posted it. And then as soon as that photo was posted, this woman was like, oh, that can't be the man that's in my DM. And it's like, first of all, I don't know what it is with women that like you feel like, do you want a cookie? Like you're so proud to be like, oh, well, he's also with me, or like, please. So I think that's exactly why a lot of celebrities now, number one, the track record shows that the more you share your relationship, the
Yes.
least, the less, the I don't know, my Spanglish is getting in the way, but it don't be looking good when you share your relationship a lot. So then people just don't do it. The perfect example of this is Zendaya. Zendaya just got engaged to Tom, and I love that for them. Everybody know that they're dating, like we knew that, but they kept it under wraps. They
Yeah.
might post their one little photo for holidays, or if it's your birthday, we post a little 1-2. But the fact that they started dating when they were on the Spider-Man movie, like that is so cute. And I
Yeah.
love that for them. And they keep their stuff on the low. As long as people know that y'all dating, that's it. If you
I
know what I
think
mean.
yes, I agree with you. And before we move on, like I just want to say, like, yes, I believe like showing everything on social media kind of opens the door for people to like openly disrespect your relationship, or like to nitpick at certain things, or like expose you just so they can get clout off the situation.
Travis Hunter.
Okay, clock that T. So it's just like I think the reason why I really wanted to talk about it is because like social media is not a real place. We say that literally in every episode. Social media is not a real place. You see the 8 second, 10 seconds, or like minute long video that people want you to see. And then whatever happens behind closed doors, you really don't know about. You don't know what battles and stuff that they're going through. You don't know like what anybody's going through. So like for you to like idolize these people, idolize these relationships and stuff like that. And when like do bad things do come out, like you literally are like, oh my God, like gripping your chest, like, oh my God, I can't believe like this is happening. Like being too invested in people's relationships never goes right, especially for the people who are not in these relationships. And so, like, I wanted to just bring this up because it's like people that we used to see, people who used to always be on social media, idolized for their relationships, seeing how things are going for them. Look at where they're at now. So basically, don't compare to others. Do you keep your
Yeah, it's
relationship?
also a life lesson. Like,
Yeah,
just not everybody stays with their high school sweetheart. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's life. You sometimes you grow apart, not
yeah,
together. And that's okay. Like the worst thing is when you stay with someone because it's like, oh well, we've been already together for 20 years, so we might as well just stay together for the rest of
right.
your life. Don't be stuck in something that it's not working.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.